I want to address an issue. I've been recently talking about wealth attraction, and I see a lot of people come on my timeline and start insulting me instead of you to train people how to be more productive in the ICT, to make their life better, to teach them trade. You are teaching them how to attract wealth. And it makes me wonder that these are people who probably have cars and they give to professional mechanics who are unable to even pay their rent in Lekki. We have mechanics that have workshop around Ajah area, Badore down to Lekki phase 1, but they live in Ibeju, Lekki, Ekpe. Some they even stay inside the car. Is it that they don't meet big people? Yes, they do. Oh, someone will tell you that maybe they have homes, they are building homes abroad or whatever. No, I know one rich house. One even ate my money. He never fee pay. He still call me, sir, please, I've not eaten, I've not done this. One used my money run some few weeks ago. So if people who already have the skills, they have the technical know-how, yet they are still suffering. You know the other excuse they give you? They tell you the government, the society is not favorable enough. You don't have sense. The society was never favorable when Flutterwave made it. The society was never favorable when Paystack made it. It was not a favorable society when ProLearn skyrocketed. Neither was it favorable when even TV Africa made it. The question here is this: if the society could not hold some people making it in their different act and craft, you ask yourself, what is holding you? Apart from that, what is responsible for a man to have actually made it and came down to Lagos to have fun with a girl and ended up dying? What was wrong? Are there no other married men that have side chicks, concubines, baby mamas outside? Are they not having quarrel with all their side chick? What will lead to one dying in the process? Because I keep telling you people, spiritual is what controls the physical. And why is it that every single bad omen and predicament kept happening to a certain people? Is because they don't have sense. Wealth is not there to come for the number of time you walk or how long you walk. Is that not why your Bible said, it is not he that runneth, nor he that what willeth, but the one that has found what? Mercy. Some of you would, because I quoted the Bible, you say, but you say Jesus Christ does not exist. When I quote the Bible, I do not quote it from the perspective of the Christian religion. Because obviously I know whatever thing you find in the Old Testament originated from the pantheology, the mythology of the ancient Egyptians, the ancient Africans, the Kemets, the Nubians, the Bantu. We own the story of the Bible. We own it. The Romans took it, the Arab took it, remodeled it, and then the West have to use it as a tool, because the Arab used it as a tool, captured more Africans. The Romans used it as a tool, captured more Africans, and now the Western people, they are using it as a tool to capture us. So we own the story, we understand it to the core. Even without the Bible, our forefathers will call the sun and said, it is not how much work you work, oh. You may have 4 wives and have plenty sons and you will still be poor. So Papa, what do I do? Go and do sacrifice. What do I do? Go and appease the ancestors. What do I do? Go and appease the earth. What do I do? Go and set up an altar. And you find that at the end of the day, when they start setting up altar, doing some sort of sacrifice, they now start doing New Year festivals, so that the whole of the year will be productive for them, and they come back for sacrifice. And that was why our forefathers, some of you still go to the house that your great-grandfather built. You never build your own or there. How come you, that is in the 21st century, with major opportunities scattered around, you have not been able to build a house? You are still living under your father's house. How come your father is your great-grandfather is the only one that had a car, and the car is still parked by the corner? Children, they jump on top. They don't feel sell, and don't spray for them. Nobody don't buy car for your family. Not he that runneth, nor he that willeth, but God that showeth mercies. When I started this There was a portion of the Old Testament that gave me strength to move on. And what is it? He said, for those who put their trust in the Lord, he will renew their strength. They will walk and not be tired. They will run and not faint. All these are stories that came from the Kemet, advice and proverbs to encourage our ancient fathers to move on. And that was why they were able to build the pyramids. That was why they were able to build architecture that modern architecture can't even fathom how they came about. Because they never relied on their strength, but on divine wisdom and pure spirituality. So you ask yourself, or you ask me, Uzihben, now how do I become a partaker of the divine blessing on how to attract wealth? You will now have to go back to how did it start. It all began from the cowries. It began from deep science, thoughts, mindsets. You have everything. You have all the talent. You have all the everything. You have the people, but nobody's listening to you. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Under my comment section, some of you know that those are just, I feel, and not actually when I feel. Anyone that whose destiny is already meant for destruction, when they make some comment, I release a curse on them, and I bet you none will come out of it. I made a post yesterday. I'm going to the beach. Who sent me? Nobody sent me. I was on my own here. Severe headache was on me, and I was asked to go to the beach and pray for those that believe that I'm willing to bless a set of people. I was tired. My wife said, "Oh, he said go," and I went. I dropped. I gave an instruction. Even my wife did it. Watch the video before this one. My wife did it, and I blessed my wife on here. And I said, when I'm back, I'm going to give you guys instruction on what to do. A destiny that has been destined to never make it in life came under my post and said, online instructor. I made a statement under her post. You know what I said? Before I made the statement, I invited her ancestors and I tabled her, and all her ancestors said, can you forgive her? I said, no, I'm not forgiving her. And I told her, I curse the day you will ever be taken serious. Go back to the ancient Kemet tests. Be careful with spiritual people who have the deep insight of the spiritual knowledge. Be careful. Whatever thing I tell you guys is like 1% of what I know. Be careful. You have the ability to attract wealth. There is no big, I kept saying this, there is no big man in Lagos, in Asaba, that will come out and say, this is what I am doing. Or else you ask yourself, people own beer company, people own drink company, people own eatery. Why is it that some are growing, others are not growing? Do you know that more than 80% of people that come to meet me for spiritual assistance, more than 80%, I use the word 80%, are Christians. About 10% of them are Muslims. The rest are the African traditionalists. So why do you think that a Christian will come up and say, I went to meet one Baba, I went to meet Uzihben to help me and everything is fine? No! Is it possible? I helped a lady about 2 years ago, and after I helped the lady, she not today, she not greasing at me help her. And I was speaking to the person that brought the lady. I said, should I take the child so that she will know that there are some people that have the power to do things and God will just fold their hand and say, right on. You will say, are you God? You know, some of you will quote, what the Lord has not said, nothing can happen. Let me tell you something. There are most cases that people present their issues and you cannot be vindicated. You'll be vindicated, as in, how do I put it? You'll not be vindicated. You came to meet me. I finished doing something for you. You dance with your husband. You go church. You go do Thanksgiving. Oh, God has done it. God has done it. We have a child now. You forgot how you came to the beach for prayer. You forgot how you troubled, and I told you what to do. Finally, Peking come. The next thing, you agreed that you are going to bring the child so that for us to do water dedication. The next thing is, I was blocked. The husband blocked me, and he forgets I have other account, and I saw this thing. I just sent them direct message. Congratulations on your child dedication. They did not respond to today. My wife said, just leave them. I said, what it concern me? I may not be angry. What about the spirits that join hands with me to do that? Are they happy about it? Are they happy about it? Tomorrow, your pikin go grow waka normal. As e don dey go 4 years, 5 years, you go don dey turn to him bedside. If they go 5 years, na go you notice some kind changes for him life. You no go know where they come from. You think children that come up deformed like that, everything is biology? I know of somebody who died of kidney. He died of kidney. It was not kidney. When we finished talking, I started asking questions. The oldest person say, this man is wise. We didn't even notice this. I said, yes. Some years ago, many years ago, somebody died of what? Of a cancer. Another one died of what? Breast cancer. Between that year and this year, how many years? They said it was 25 years. I said, yeah, relax. Between this person and the other man, how many years? That one died of breast cancer. He said 25 years. Now, this other person died of what? He died of a kidney. Say yes. How many years? 24 and some few months. I say good. And that person is coming. And that person is going to die of what? Heart failure. The next thing I heard was the daughter of the woman saying, sir, I was diagnosed of having heart problem 3 months ago. I say it's a pattern. So how do we fix this thing? Your great grandmother made a covenant. He was not an Igbe worshipper, but he was worshiping a certain marine goddess that he told her that every first daughter of every descendant will serve. But it ended with the second woman, and the first ones are going. Anyway, they said it does not look like God will save them, nothing. They will do something about it, and that was how we ended. You have the tendency to attract wealth if you know what to do. You have the tendency to attract wealth if you know what to do. Don't tell me, tell us now. No, it does not work that way. It does not work that way. If I dare open my mouth and say it, I'm only putting my life in danger, because there are forces and powers that empowers the process of wealth attraction. There are steps that you have to take. The spirit cannot bless you with wealth if you don't have something you are doing. That's why if you even go and meet all these babalawo that use dark forces to do money ritual, they will tell you go and sell pure water, and they will start selling pure water after 1 year. Before you see, you don't blow. I have some people that come to my DM to tell me, help me, I want 1 million naira in 1 week. Are you mad? Are you normal? Are you okay? Who is your servant? The spirit is your servant. No, it does not work that way. It's a process. They need to know if you can be trusted with the wealth that have been given to you. It's your wealth, but they need to know if you can be trusted. If you cannot be trusted for life till you die, you will not see the money. You will die and you see what you are supposed to make. You'll be gnashing your teeth. You talk when the Bible said heaven and hell. You are going to for Bible. No, your hell is when you die. You will sit and see what you could have enjoyed, and you'll be gnashing your teeth. While your heaven is when you die and you saw the mighty beautiful things you did, and you'll be at peace, and other spirits will be rejoicing and hallowing you. So please, if you want to learn the act of wealth attraction and awaken your spirituality, kindly chat the number showing on your screen with a payment proof. Don't chat me up. Chat the number with a payment proof, or the number will be on the description below, or the first comment that I will pin. Chat it up with a payment proof of 20,000 naira. A mentorship class will begin 30th of this month, September. My dear, don't miss it. For those of you who must have registered in any of our previous mentorship class, follow the instructions. Some of you came to the mentorship class and you expect the money to start coming in the next month. It does not work that way. Except if you want that money to start coming the next month, you follow every spiritual guide back to back, religiously, back to back. Not sir, look at what no. Ask me, who did I call when I started my spiritual awareness? Nobody. There was nobody to call. I built myself to what I am. And I woke up this morning. What was in my account was how much was in my account? It was 5,000 naira. 500,000 was in WEMA. I just sent it to Ecobank, and I told my wife, I said, before this evening I want to see like 500,000 in my account. And I was there. And one of my daughter just called me, sir, how is this? I'm sending you, send me your account number. He sent 100,000. And the next video I will talk about this other person that sent the 100,000. This is 1 p.m. I have 220,000 already in my account. And as I'm talking to you now, I have businesses online that I make over $300 every month. It's ICT business. It's not a cryptocurrency. It's not trading. I bet my life to a process so that when I present, when I go to the sea to do wealth attraction ritual, when I pronounce words in the morning to do my early morning ritual for wealth and thanksgiving, when they come like this, they start looking what? Okay, Quick TV Africa. They touch Quick TV Africa, money comes in. Pro Learn It, they touch it. One Stream Limited, they touch it. Zixin Oil and Gas, they touch it. Resiville, they touch it. They touch everything. Even my online content I create, they touch it. Wealth creation through spiritual forces and ritual to attract wealth is very possible. It didn't start today. Elon Musk is involved in it. All of them. Elon Musk, you might think he's an atheist, not because he does not believe the forces of the universe. He does, but he's an atheist to the religious belief of God somewhere sitting on the throne. So learn from that. Thank you.